off to day 55. We're up in the Sierras now. Pretty good night. The rainstorms came in during the afternoon, so we got a little wet. Had a chance to check out the poncho, and it worked okay. It's not a deal. You know, it's lightweight. Kept me dry, kept my backpack dry. A little hard to put on, but it served its purpose. It rained kind of off and on in the afternoon. Got to camp. There's really a lot of thunder and some lightning off in the distance, so we scrambled to get our tent set up. But it kind of stayed dry in camp, so we ate early just in case it started to rain again. So we were all done by maybe 5:30 or 6. We turned in early, got some good sleep, and it didn't rain. The ground was wet though, so it was weird. Instead of condensation, the bottom of the tent was all wet this morning when we woke up. So we'll have to dry that out during lunch. So today we're going to probably try to do, I think, 18 miles today. Got about another 1,000 feet of uphill, then a big downhill, then all afternoon's going to be uphill. I think we got like almost 3,000 feet of uphill in the afternoon, so that's going to be rough. So we'll try and get an early start, trying to give ourselves plenty of time for that. But it's just gorgeous up here. Beautiful morning right now, and looking forward to a great day. Probably not a real good shot because you're facing the sun, but you're looking down into the Owens Valley. There's still a lake down there. Historically, it used to be a huge lake until it was drained for LA water. But last year with the record snowfall, it filled up. And there's still remnants of it there. Let's see how long it lasts. So we dry camped last night, and there's like 7 miles to this horse corral and creek. So I get there and there's a girl packing up. She comments how nice the creek is. And I was like, do you see 3 guys go down there? And she goes, no, they just kept going. So me and Blackout are hiking slower than the other 2. And he comes back, goes, I missed it. So I go, yeah, it's right down here. So we hiked down there. So I'm assuming Handoff and Dr. Tom are either unintentionally or intentionally bypassed it. Gandalf usually carries an extra liter of water, so hopefully Dr. Tom does too. The next source is about 5 miles away. But it's kind of an idiot because the spring was like 1,500 feet off the trail and about 130 foot descent. And like an idiot, I carry my pack all the way down there. So I felt it coming back up. So I'm out of breath again. Should have just dropped my pack and taken my CNOC bottle, but oh well. What's another 100 feet up in the Sierras? And I got my water. So we're about 10,800 feet and got some patches of snow, but you can see they're melting fast. A few places on the trail just turned into kind of a creek with the snow melt. This heat, snow doesn't stand a chance. Whole lot of snow melt going on here. See a whole lot of snow up above us, some right in front of us. The trail is covered in snow. Okay, so we hiked past Cottonwood Pass and up to Chicken Spring Lake. So this is going to be the first of many high alpine lakes. A lot of frogs out. Sky's a little gray, almost like it wants to do another thunderstorm, but I think we're going to get lucky today. This is a beautiful high alpine mountain lake. One last look at Chicken Spring Lake at dusk. Frogs are coming out. Okay, close out for day 55. Another good day. We're setting ourselves up for Whitney Summit in 2 days. So we did about 18 miles today. That leaves us about 15 miles to get to the base of Whitney. And then we'll summit it the following day. So everything's going according to plan. It's still tough getting used to altitude, but everyone's huffing and puffing. I'm pretty slow going uphill, but everyone, even the youngsters, are huffing and puffing. So it's just the price you pay to enjoy the scenery. Other than that, everything's going good. The weather was fantastic today. It's actually pretty cool. It didn't get that hot. We had a lot of tree cover. There were some clouds, and at this elevation, it doesn't really get that hot. So we'll probably have a chilly night tonight because we're camped. I don't know, I'll have to check. We're camped probably about 11,000 feet, pretty close to it. So it's going to get pretty chilly. You can see there's still, a lot of snow. There's snow right by my tent. So it's melting, but it's pretty slow at this elevation. We crossed a bunch of snow, small patches. There was a lot of water on the trail from just snow melt. I think we're hitting the Sierras at a real good time. I don't think the snow's going to be too serious. We'll see in a day or two, or probably 2 or 3 days, what it's like on Whitney and Forster Pass. Coming up here a little bit later in the season, early to mid-June is a lot better. So everything's going good. Feeling good. The trail's been good to us. Hopefully that'll continue. We'll see you on down the trail.